Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this one we're going to be reacting to The Good Place Season 2 Episode 10 called Just Sell. Recap.
So it turns out Michael's not in trouble. Sean's basically going to give him a promotion. And they end up having a kind of like a closing neighborhood party. And it's where they roast basically the gang, you know, Tahani, Jason, Gigi and Eleanor. And you see Michael turn a bit and he starts roasting them and he's like, oh, you guys are just, you know, Jason, you're just so stupid, this, that and the other. So the gang decide that they're going to try and escape.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're going to get destroyed with the neighborhood. So they basically jump on a train to Mindy's. And right at the end, we find out that not only was Michael faking it, he managed to get rid of Vicky at the same time by whispering nothing into Janet's ears and making Vicky paranoid, trying to get those gauntlets off her. And also the entire gang were just hiding under the train. So when
that's quite funny because Michael's like, well, this we realized at the end that it was a plan all along, and Michael was faking it, but he'd actually dropped 1,200 clues or something like that.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, we figured out, yeah, we figured out your 4 or 5 clues. Like, oh, I've actually dropped more than that. Bad Janet couldn't scan him because they were hiding essentially behind her, underneath the train. They're loose because they realized that all the bad place guys have realized, and Sean have realized they've escaped. So they take the train to the medium place, or a secondary train, because they take a secondary train. No, they take
secondary train.
To try and go to the medium place, but they were underneath. So they now have free reign of a neighborhood which is half destroyed, and we have no idea what they're going to do. Because they can't really do anything or go anywhere unless there is a special door to go to another place or even the good place. So let's see what happens in this episode. Season 2, Episode 10, Just Sell. Let's check it out.
I say we leave this miserable shirthole.
No, wait, not so fast. I have to design a complicated, unique transportation vehicle.
Is it Optimus Prime?
Jace.
I'm gonna need a few days to do this.
Sean is gonna realize that we are not at Mindy St. Clair's. Now's the time to whip it out, B.
I believe I've asked you this question already.
There is no business class.
Oh. So hard.
Janet, if you would.
Oh.
It's a hot air balloon.
We won. We're going to the good place.
That was easy.
Eating frozen yogurt and then having diarrhea and then eating more frozen yogurt and then more diarrhea.
So you're lactose intolerant?
Look at Tahani's face.
Maybe you shouldn't be eating all that frozen yogurt right now. We're about to be on a balloon, man.
What do you think our new home will be like?
Just want us all to be together. Separate houses, obviously.
Has
Large
obviously.
lawns. I'd have a tasteful.
She obviously wants to have the largest house.
I don't care where I live, as long as I have more or less frozen yogurt.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to eat frozen yogurt.
I hope everyone gets some special.
He's just messing up, isn't he?
Who's ready to go ballooning?
Okay, I think we figured it out.
The balloon will only transport those who have attained self-realization. Each traveler will step upon the scale. If she is the best version of herself, it will permit her to board. If not, passage will be denied.
The hell does that mean?
So this is a new...
So you can't be deluded, you have to...
Definitely the best version of myself. Relax, everyone. We're all gonna be fine.
You can't be faking it, Eleanor.
Nope.
Oh God.
I didn't believe anything I was saying.
Oh, damn!
Chidi, come on.
Oh no!
Yeah, I thought so.
Come with us, Dr. Freakout. That was a joke. We're actually very good friends.
There have been literally 802 different versions of us. And how do I know that this version is the best version of myself?
Why did that pop in your head?
Or 322, or 558.
Or 69, or 420.
Yeah,
I knew those are the 2 numbers that he would think of as well.
and this Chidi is an imposter.
Someone splashing water in his face.
If we're the best versions of ourselves, which that balloon just proved, then you definitely are.
That's a good theory.
That's a good way of looking at it, yeah.
Please run with it.
I really meant that much to you guys.
Yeah,
Of
she
course
did.
he did. Now let's get you back on that scale, Dorcas.
Well, you mean a hell of a lot to Eleanor.
It's quite wise of her to say.
It's 'cause she's in love with him. It'd be hilarious if one of them three can't get on now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Eleanor. Because of that conversation. Yeah, it's you. It's gonna be Red. Yeah.
Cheating got in my head.
I knew it!
Remember that version of me from the tape of us at Mindy's? Where I was vulnerable and emotional and just honest? That Eleanor is a better Eleanor than this one.
Oh, wow.
There are obviously some undealt with issues here. I propose that everyone who is green go ahead and board the magic balloon and set out to the good place. Like
Tahani!
an advance team, we'll put our names in or book a
Shut
holiday.
up! You're staying
how
until...
she just-
Send back the magical balloon for the red light people later on. It's a perfect plan.
No, it's not. It's a shitty plan. You're staying.
No!
I am, by definition, the best version of myself. Because my operating system is always updating.
I'm not sure that's true.
That's definitely not true.
You still haven't talked to Jason about your romantic
Yeah.
baggage, and the three of you are in some sort of weird love triangle.
You don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Also, love isn't a triangle.
Oh my
None
god,
of them are going to get out of it.
we actually pissed off Janet a little bit.
Step on the scale.
Fine.
Oh shit. What the hell
She
is...
broke it.
Problem isn't any of you. This whole balloon thing is a fake. The truth is, I have no idea how to get into the good place, and I never have.
No.
I assumed if I bought myself some time, I could figure out a way in. Guys, I tried a billion different ways.
If demons knew a way to get into the good place, they'd get in there all the time and mess it up.
Into the good place is by being a good person on Earth.
This is unforgivable.
Makes sense.
Someone on the inside was helping you, so you'll go to the real bad place forever, and I will be retired. You're mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, that's worse.
Everyone knows that's worse.
Yeah.
We can do what the Shellstrops have always done when the chips are down.
Drink?
Ignore our
Yeah.
problems and drink heavily.
I knew it.
Yep.
Janet! 1,000,000 bottles of your finest booze, please!
1,000,000.
I think, perhaps, given everything, it's best we end our relationship. You know, my whole life, whenever I encountered any obstacles, I would simply say, I would like to speak to your manager. But in our relationship, there is no manager. There is no one who can fix this for me.
What a weird sentence. In
I
our
know,
relationship,
right?
there is no
As long as a
manager.
manager at a pet store. Does that help?
No. No.
In the case that we are eternally doomed, I thought it might be worth mentioning that I do have feelings for you.
Yeah, these two are hooking up.
I know you don't feel the same way, and although that fills me with
I reckon he
anger
does
and
feel the same way. He's just protecting
confusion.
He's
himself.
just cheaty. He's just
Yeah.
being cheaty.
Just wish we met the way normal people meet, like at a philosophy conference or after one of my.
But there's no
philosophy
way you two would have met normally.
Yeah.
to the good people we've all become.
Oh, and to Eleanor, our unofficial leader. You pack a lot of heart and grit into that diminutive frame, like a scrappy little auto mechanic.
Eleanor, the scrappy little mechanic.
Because of the way we were conceived of and created, Janets don't typically give speeches.
Oh, she's done.
I was like, what the hell is happening there? She stopped talking.
Who is easily the best version of himself. He made a mistake and admitted he was wrong,
True.
which makes
Yeah.
him better.
He's
than
probably had the
90% of all
ultimate
humans.
growth here because he's like the worst of the worst. And
Oh, yeah.
We hereby name you an honorary human.
oh, wow.
Very human.
Human starter kit.
Car keys, so I can lose them and say, has anyone seen my car keys?
There's got to be multiple useless things in there which we can't live without.
The Dr. Oz diet book, because you're all such
Oh,
suckers.
that is-
This is all
that is
garbage
ludicrous.
that I have no real use for.
Exactly. Hang on. Oh, whoa. Come on. Surely someone has a plan or something?
Well, this is kind of cool because they're actually getting their own little party.
Sending train first thing tomorrow. Humans will be captured and tortured. Soup. Sorry, autocorrect. Soon.
Okay.
What do you guys think the bad place is going to be for you?
Obviously, it'd be an eternity spent in the Swiss Alps.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Autumn. The off-season.
Yeah, still fine.
Yeah.
Who are we kidding? You'll probably be running the place in like a week. She'll be like, oh, hibbledy-dibbledy, this hibbly judge.
She is so good at like posh English
voices,
accents.
We should speak to the manager. Wait, you said that there was a judge who decides on disputes between the good place and the bad place, right?
There is?
Judge rarely hears cases. And the only way to get to the judge's office is through a portal. And we can never get to that.
Because...
You'd have to walk through the actual bad place in plain sight without getting caught. Reach and pass through the portal.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that sounds, yeah.
Okay.
It's a very shitty plan, but it's better
How
than
do you
nothing.
walk- How do you walk through the bad place?
We're going to do the most human thing of all.
What's that?
Attempt something futile with a ton of unearned confidence and fail spectacularly.
And then say, oh, at least we tried.
If you have any bags, why don't you just go ahead and place them up your fat butts?
Sorry about this, bad Janet.
Sorry about what, you fat dame?
Yo.
Oh, wow. I forgot that they become marbles.
Yeah.
Are you okay with leaving the fake good place behind?
As long as I'm with you guys, I'm always in the fake good place.
Oh, Michael.
The real bad place was the friends we made along the way.
No.
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 The good place was inside the bad place all along.
You know what? That's technically true.
No, that's still stupid.
No, but it is technically true.
Hit it, Janet! Next stop, the actual bad
Oh
place.
god, I'm actually shitting it. Oh, look at that.
Oh wow, they're showing it being erased.
Goodbye, fake good place. Oh, that looks amazing. Kind of scary.
It's just an empty void.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
Well, at least they got their truths out to each other, right? They managed to say everything they wanted to each other. I did find it weird though, because when they were trying to step on the scales, and I was like, okay, it's always like you said, it's always going to ping out one person. There must be something wrong with it. Obviously, Michael didn't know where or how to get to the good place. At least he tried, and now they have a plan.
Yeah, it's
And at least they got their own little party at the
Yeah,
end.
it's just a very
Yeah.
crazy plan. It's like
It's an
there's a
unwinnable
take the
scenario.
ring to Mordor plan, essentially. So-
That's how it sounds, though,
yeah,
isn't it?
right.
Because
You gotta
like-
do this, and then you gotta go there, and you gotta walk through here, then you gotta wait for the judge, and yada yada yada. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see what the bad place looks like in this show.
Yeah,
Kind of thing, right?
yeah.
Like, what have they put in there? I
I'm
mean,
expecting Mordor. That's what I'm expecting.
but filled with philosophers, filled with all the people that Chidi respects. Okay, so then I don't have to worry about Sean or anyone like that, because
Well, they still have to worry about him, but they probably I don't know how if it catches up with them. They've captured a
they
jet
have
badge
to
on it.
they have to be really
Careful.
stealthy,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know how they're gonna do that with Jason, but yeah.
Actually, don't know what to expect, because now that you mentioned Mordor, I just imagine these guys climbing mountains, red mountains with like fiery sky,
I think that's what our minds go to.
lava
I think
pits.
That's what yeah. Like we just when someone says hell, you think, oh, it's hot down there.
Yeah, it's a very hot down there. Yeah, go on.
I was saying they captured a bad Janet. They've turned her into the marble.
Oh
thing.
yeah, we do have a bad Janet with us. Okay, that's going to be quite fun. She belongs in there anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah,
I can just set her off.
that is true.
Michael's an honorary human.
Yeah, I want to see what else is in that box, because I saw a whisk and I was like, I don't know what, like.
You know what? Actually, it was
Use it
supposed to be a
for
box
pancakes.
full of useless stuff, but the the Band-Aid is not useless. The whisk isn't useless. The stress toy might be a little bit. What was the first thing you picked out? I can't remember now. Car keys. Well, you need car keys.
They had
the little
guidebook was funny.
Oh yeah, that was quite funny. They made their little peace with each other and like telling, like you said, telling their truths to each other. Chidi and Eleanor got a little bit closer. I think he does want to say what he's feeling. He's just being Chidi, like it just doesn't connect properly. Otherwise, he would have said it a long time ago.
Well, I'm surprised. Like I said, we've always been surprised that in that video he does say he makes a decisive decision and says it. But then after hearing how they actually got to that point, it does make sense. Yeah, he should just come out with it. Like, there's nothing. Also, I did find it funny when he was like, "Oh, I wish we'd met like normally," and it's like, not everything has to be with philosophy. You don't have to go to a.
That's the only way he meets people. That's the only way he meets people. And Tahani and Jason break up, which
I think that was for the best.
That was for the best. I don't know. I didn't see where that was gonna go anyway. It was a fun little fling, but that's pretty much.
I think I might be on a whim here, but I think for us watching that, we were just as surprised as that as we were with Chidi and Eleanor hooking up with each other.
I don't know. I wasn't that freaked out about Chidi and Eleanor because the show introduced them together, and they've always spent, like, they've always been together, always spent time together, away from the other two.
That's true.
So that's why the Tahani and Jason was a bit weird. You know, but I like the fact that his version of The Bad Place is where he goes to a Skrillex concert and the bass never drops. That's quite funny. Good episode. I actually can't wait for the next one. That's the one I'm most excited for because I really want to see what this Bad Place looks like. Great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.